friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a special video today that comes as a viewer request. I used to do a lot more packing videos, but they did not perform as well. It kind of tells me that people weren't liking it. If nobody's watching it, nobody is liking it. So I stopped doing it. I just do my what sold and occasionally out in the field. But I had a comment this week. Somebody asked about a packing video. So thank you for the feedback. And I'm going to give you what you want. So I'm going to go through yesterday's sales. Yesterday was Tuesday. And I have 10 items going out for a Tuesday. Sales have been steady. Absolutely steady. So I'm happy to clear out some of this because I've had it for a really long time. I also have a couple announcements. If you have not heard of a platform called Whatnot, it is an online auction site, and I am doing a very special Christmas edition of a Whatnot raid train. A bunch of friends and I are going on next Saturday, the 18th of November, and having an all Christmas, all day Whatnot extravaganza. So there'll be a link down in the description so that you can bookmark my show. You're going to want to join because I've got some super cute little Christmas things that are going to be featured on there. We've got this Bath and Body Works old Christmas set. I mean, if you love Christmas, you're going to want to check out this Whatnot. So make sure to bookmark that down in the description. We will dive in. I've got a pair of headphones. This is the NOLO list. Instead of be on the lookout, this is not to look out for. I've had these probably a month or two, and I paid $4 a pair. So originally I'm like, oh, they're PlayStation. Of course they're going to be worth at least $20, $30. Wrong. They were only worth $11. $11. And these ones actually have some wear on it. So these ones are going to need new ear pads, and they only sold for $11. But at least I got rid of it. We have an ink. I picked this up for $5 at an estate sale last week. Normally I don't pay that much on ink, but this one was a pretty fast seller. And obviously it was, because less than a week later it sold for full asking price of $20, free shipping. We've got some jeans. These are some Levi 510 bright red. Your camera is not fooling you. These are bright red jeans, amazing condition. In at $5, and they sold for $15. Jeans, I got those as part of a bulk buy from my boot dealer. Getting some clothes from him. That's where those came from. We've got a Wi-Fi extender thing for Apple. A wireless router extender. All right, I don't know. If you know Apple, you know what you're doing with it. And I picked this up for $3, local thrift, and it sold for $35. We've got a Pyrex. I got this for $2.50 at an estate sale. I don't normally do glassware, but this one was a really cool print. And with Thanksgiving coming up, I'm guessing that's what this is used for, or will be used for. And it sold for $25. Just a lot of bubble wrap will be what I use for that. That shouldn't be too hard. We do have some Christmas sales coming in. So these were 12 days of Christmas little ornaments. These guys I picked up for $6 at an estate sale. The set sold for $30. So no, not a huge flip, but these little guys, I'll just leave them in the bag, wrap the whole thing in bubble wrap just to keep it nice and tight. But you'll see me do that after I go over all of these. We've got a very strange item. This Hasbro cat. It's a cat in the box. This guy, it is called Joy for All. It is supposed to be an animated cat. He's supposed to purr. He's supposed to move his paws. It's supposed to be a real-life companion for seniors or anyone who doesn't want a real pet, doesn't want the burden of a real pet. They can buy this guy. He, however, did not work. So he's just a fancy-looking stuffed animal. But I did still sell him. Look how happy Grandpa is on the other side of this. He is thrilled to have his Joy for All. I paid $6, and it took probably 2 to 3 years for this guy to sell. Finally, for $30. I've had him for way too long. So yes, if you can find one that works, they're worth it. They're like a $100 animal. But that guy didn't work, and I still got $30, so I can't complain. I just was storing him for a very long time. We've got a grenade. This guy was at the same sale as those ornaments, and I paid $2, but it had a bag of a lot of different things. And this guy is Commando from an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, I guess. I don't know. Google told me that. And it sold for $33. So that's an easy one. We've got an Oster shaver. This was local thrift, paid $8. What did I pay for this guy? Yeah, I paid $8 and it sold for $46. But it sold relatively quick. It is a horse trimmer. I guess you could use on any animals, but they've got a pretty horse on there, in case you were confused. And last sale goes to new lids. This one was weird looking, so I grabbed it. Amazon bins, $15 day, and it is brand new, open box. It's got a bunch of stuff underneath it as well. So it is complete, and it sold for $127. So that was a really good one. Paid $15 just a week or two ago. And before I head over to the shipping portion of this, I wanted to give a super quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that is Vendoo. Vendoo is a cross-listing reseller's dream. They make it so easy to cross-list, and I've had consistent sales all week long by cross-listing. Mercari, Poshmark, they've got 10 different platforms that you can cross-list to. But the way they make it so easy is, number one, they have an app. Number two, they have everything built native in the app. So I can do my pictures in the app. I can create templates and do all my listings in the app. Everything can be done directly through their app. And when I say to do the listings, there's a website or an app that a lot of people use called Photo Room, where you pay, there's a pro version, to have the backgrounds removed from your pictures. eBay attempts to do that with their background remover, but it's pretty flawed. Vendoo has it nailed down. They've got a photo remover, background remover that is top notch, and that is included. So I can't even tell you all the benefits of using this software. They've got an auto delist, or not auto, but a bulk delist and relist feature, so it'll automatically relist it in bulk. So you're not having to go over to Mercari and relist your items. Push a button and it'll relist all of them for you. Yeah, I mean, it's just an absolute game changer when it comes to cross-listing. So Vendoo also gives a coupon code. If you sign up with my link down below, you get 25% off of your first month. They are the most affordable and user-friendly as can be. So let me go ahead and gather some boxes, gather some packing material, and show you how I'm going to pack up these 10 items. All right, so we're going to start with one super easy one, and that's going to be the ink. That's just going to go into a little poly mailer here. We recycle all the time. I have all my friends and family saving me their mailers. I also reach out on Facebook sometimes if I have to get more mailers. And then I have a few people in the area that know that I do this, and they just message me after they have a little pile, and I go pick it up. So definitely let people know what you do and that you want them to save your boxes. All right, so that's my ink. That's an easy one. Let's get a bag for those jeans. An Amazon bag here. And then I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself because I'll forget what's in these bags. So after I package this, I'm going to print out those two labels. All right. What is it? See if they fit in here. I am not very coordinated today. I'm just going to put a piece of... If you don't have one, I highly recommend a desktop tape dispenser. This is where I keep all the free tape that I get from eBay. Not free, but I've used my coupons and get eBay tape. It's nice to have it on a dispenser so you can do it one-handed. And also down in the description in my link tree is a link to a whole bunch of Amazon items that I use all the time. But it's in the link tree, not directly in the description. All right, 1 pound, 5 ounces for those jeans. They paid $12.90 for shipping, and I am getting it for $9.47. I do keep a spreadsheet of all my totals. In the end, when it comes to tax time, I'm going to use the eBay numbers, but I keep track of how much I paid for each item. So then at tax time, I get to put in the cost of goods. When you put these, if you just go by the eBay reports, it's not going to tell you what you paid for it. So you want to keep a spreadsheet or some kind of bookkeeping that shows how much you pay for your inventory. Vendoo does have an inventory option. And starting in next year, I will probably use it to make things easier. But right now, I just use a classic Google spreadsheet. All right, there's pants. Ink. See, I can't get too ahead of myself. Ink is 2 ounces. They got the ink free shipping. I'm paying $4.13. Purchase. I do also have a Rollo printer. Highly recommend. No sponsor whatsoever, but I love that it is wireless. So if I felt like sitting down while I do this, I can take my laptop and it'll still print on the printer. I was doing old school, just tape it all on there. When I started, I even got those two-sided sticky labels and just print it using my regular inkjet printer. But I realized how much ink I was using. And you'll notice I'm still taping some of these because I've had corners get lifted and then the item didn't make it. Or it went somewhere else because it stuck to another one of my packages. Okay, then we're going to grab, let's go, a couple small boxes. This I'll probably use for the Pyrex. This I can use for... So these are all boxes that I already had from everyone sending me their boxes. Paper is a great packing material. You don't always have to use bubbles. If something is not super fragile, packing paper does the job. So I used to go crazy and use way too much bubble wrap, but that stuff's not cheap. This is actually a really good size box. Scale 14 ounces. Free shipping, $6.78. I've been having a lot of luck with free shipping. So normally, especially if you're a new reseller, always do calculated until you get an idea for how much shipping is going to be. But because I have been sourcing so much at the Amazon bins, I have to go close to Amazon prices. So if they're pricing at $20 free shipping, I can't go on there and charge 19 plus shipping or 20 plus shipping. So I've had to switch where I am going a little less than Amazon and free shipping as well, because you got to match it. So a lot of my items I've been doing free shipping, and so far it's really working because you're going to add an average of like $5 to $10 to the actual item price in order to cover that shipping cost. So you're not actually paying for the shipping. More boxes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick the new lids in this broken box. Oh my goodness. Okay. Stuff the paper and tape her up. Can you grab me some bubble wrap from the Pyrex? You are 110. Yeah, this is free shipping on those new lids, and it's only costing me $8 to ship it. $7.85. Then bubble wrap. Fingy brought me some bubbles. Also recycled from somebody who just moved here from Texas, I think he said. So he put a post up on next door saying that he had free bubble wrap, and I couldn't get over there fast enough. It turned out to be 3 giant, like industrial sized garbage bags full of bubble wrap. So that was amazing. Because bubble wrap, not cheap. This is the good stuff. Okay. Let's very much. Let's go. Maybe some paper. I'm definitely not a pro at packing, but the goal is that it doesn't move around. Because you want the cardboard to protect it.
You want to try this place?
That'll just be snug. Yeah, that's the same height.
Well, what is it?
I think it's all right. Yeah, the goal of it, it's not moving. It's in there. It's packed well. Move my tape gun, and she weighs 3.8. Can I have? Oh, that works. Okay.
I have another box that might work for me.
Yeah, I want that. Thank you. Perfect. Now, Pyrex. $13.75 shipping. this going? California? $9.35. Not in your box too big. No. It seemed high from going from California to or Arizona to California, but either way. Did you give me? I know this isn't the most exciting part of reselling because this is the least exciting part of reselling. There's no way to make this fun and exciting. It's just the job that has to get done. So, it's definitely not exciting. It's not fun, but this is how we made our money, right? So up top, there's a little bit of a gap. I want to make sure no one can get nosy and you can sit there. Okay. Set that aside. And alright, I think I will go ahead and put the one bubble on there. There we go. Just to keep it from bouncing around. Now, flushable wipes. They're not getting it. Hopefully, they're not sad about it. All right, 2.8. Advantage. They paid 22.45, 43. One more piece. If you've made it this far watching the most boring part in reselling, hopefully you are subscribed to this channel. If you're not, what are you doing here? I was going to use this one.
Okay.
Oh, I could use both because I got the ornaments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Box Fairy. Another little announcement. Down in the description, you can find a free download of a BOLO list. BOLO stands for Be on the Lookout. And I have compiled a list of top brands to watch for when you are looking for reselling. It's a free gift to you. Down in the description. Be sure to download it. Headphones. 14 ounces. They paid $8.85, $8.25. And I paid $6.44. All right, then ornament. Let's get down here. Nice and snug. lately I have not been using priority very much. So a lot of my priority mailing boxes aren't even getting used. I'll use them occasionally, but this new Ground Advantage has been a game changer. I swapped a label. This is the headphones. No, this is the ornaments. Okay, I didn't mess it. See, that's why I have to do one at a time. This was the ornaments, right? What did I say? Wait. 13. This is why I have to do one at a time. I can't bulk print or have like a whole spew of labels. I definitely would mess up. And the cat, I'm just going to put a label on him. He's not going box in a box. Now, there's the ornaments. And now, kitty cat. He's not breakable. He's already in a really good looking box. And I'm just going to put the label directly on it. So, close him up. I mean, he's already got stickers on him. I think he was already shipped in this box. Yeah, see, there's prime tape on there. Yeah, it was already originally shipped in this box. And bottom is taped. How much do you weigh? 32. Then we're going to do another poly on the grenade. And the grenade is just going to get some of that label. If you've ever wondered the best tape dispenser, it is Uline. They make the best tape dispenser, hands down. I've tried some others and they're awful. Alright, kitty cat. You are going ground for $10. 61 cents. They paid for shipping on this one. One piece there. Okay. And last but not least, goes to the grenade. 0 grenade weighs 3 ounces. There's free shipping for them, $3.97 for me. All right, you guys want to hear some numbers? I always talk about the gross numbers, But I want to show you a breakdown so that you can actually see what profits are at the end. Let's just double check that stick. And the top fit. Okay, here's your breakdown. I paid $55.50. That was my cost of good. Grand total sold is $458. So that's the gross sales, including any shipping that anyone else paid, minus $76 that I paid in shipping, minus $60 in fees, gives us a net profit of $267. For a random Tuesday, I'll take it. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I know that was a long one, but hopefully you liked it to the end. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Grab that free Baldo list down in the description and have a fabulous rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching.